Morning, honey.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning to everybody that's already here joining us in chat. Appreciate you guys coming in. Today is a new day, new fresh start, and not really sure exactly where we're gonna go. If we're gonna do a daily thing or if we're gonna do a couple days a week, so I can get stuff accomplished a couple other mornings a week. But I have broken away from the morning show, so I figured, well, let's talk about our ventures.
Right? Fun.
Destiny. Good morning, Tommy B. Good morning, Tracy. Swamp Picker, Glenn, T Flips, Anthony. Welcome in, everybody. And basically, what I want to gear towards is not just like a eBay, Amazon type show. So it might not be for everybody. I want to reach out to just entrepreneurs in general, no matter what you do, whether you're a reseller, you're an artist, you're 2 men in a truck type people. It doesn't matter. I want to learn multiple ways to make multiple streams of income. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do is reach out to, I know quite a few entrepreneurs, and maybe give some other people ideas on ways they can add some income to their already successful or not so successful businesses. Destiny's got a new thing going. You want to tell them a little bit about that, honey, and your excitement?
Sure. So I started doing printing. Not exactly sure what the technical word would be for it, but I'm starting where I print on shirts, coffee mugs, plates, hats, all that kind of stuff. I have a whole setup around me so far. I have my, you want to make us a little bit fatter? Well,
Where?
yeah, like that.
I don't want to get fatter. I want to get skinnier. I thought
You know what I
was
meant,
swimming.
silly. Yes, you know what I meant, silly. So I have my printer, which I'm getting new ink. This is a laser printer. Is that right?
That is right.
Yeah, okay. Woohoo! So we have new cartridges coming. We should have those by Wednesday. And then we have our ink printer or oh, see, I'm horrible with this. I'm not gonna
Right now you have a laser printer, you have an inkjet printer.
Yes, I have. Okay, I know the rest of it. So I have a Silhouette Cameo 3 cutter. Love that thing. I absolutely love that. And then I have my heat press. And then inside my little big table here, I have a heat press for plates, hats, and cups. And I actually just did some shirts over the weekend, which I learned that the ink that we used wasn't the right ink to use. So now we're waiting on our appropriate ink to use for printing. And then I did some decals for Tommy's truck because I just didn't want to sit idle. And so I learned how to do the decals, which took not that long to do, actually. And that's when I really, really, really fell in love with my Cameo. Because I didn't have to like print out the paper, put it on, set everything up, and it was awesome. And I did share the shirts and the decals on Instagram. And so it was pretty awesome to realize that, because I'm not a reseller, but I do want to turn this into something to where it's going to be profitable for us. And so maybe would that be classified the start of a reseller, or what would that be classified as? An entrepreneur?
You're entrepreneur.
Yeah, so I'm super stoked about that. So I'm learning, and I'm actually retaining it, which is awesome. And
Tommy B says, since you're getting into new machinery, would you be able to help him out with his meth lab?
his what?
His meth lab.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
We're talking legal entrepreneurship.
Yes,
Not
legal.
where the money's at, but the legal stuff.
Silly. And so pretty much I'm going to be doing printing and on clothing items and all that stuff, and then decals. Was that good?
That's good. Yeah, I'll just see who came. Cammy's in here. She says, "Oh, you look so cute, Des."
Thank you.
Cammy.
This is my shirt I printed. I know I put it on Instagram and stuff, but this is the shirt I printed for myself. And I'm not used to wearing a shirt underneath other shirts, so it's getting used to. But I did this myself, and I'm just afraid to wash it because I did learn that the ink we used before does wash out. So I'm very, very glad that I did it for our household to practice. And so that's where we found out that I was using the wrong ink. So
morning, Joanna. Derek, that's my brother from another mother right there.
Who's that, babe?
Derek.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what. Oh, my screen is, or my camera's
Cherry picker. Good morning, Cody Bra. He's confused. He's trying. I figured there'd be some confusion. So let me just bump this out of the way so everybody understands what's going on. And I'll be quite frank. What happened was the morning show was fine and dandy, but Craig was having a bunch of scheduling issues with starting on time and having to leave early, and there's been some things that have been going on behind the scene for a couple of months, with all his trolling and harassing people, and even going as far as like messaging people through eBay and all that bullshit. But I tried working with him. I addressed him off the live. I talked to him about it. He said he was gonna try to get it under control, but he was having scheduling issues. And all I did last week was suggest a different maybe time slot, and he got all bent out of shape and became an asshole. Well, he always was. I was trying to help him work on that, but became an asshole to me. And then when we were live the other night on Destinie's channel, he took his troll accounts and gave her a total thumbs down, and she had nothing to do with the beef or squabbles between me and him. And well, he attacked my woman, so I called him out live, and then he lost his little mind he's got, and he pretty much removed and banned me from the show and the groups and whatever, and which is fine. We're just gonna go do our own thing. And so Craig's still on the ship. He's just on his little tugboat, that's all. The one that keeps just treading water but not going anywhere. So that's the story. That's what happened with that. So like the title says, a new day, fresh start, and I'm going wherever it takes me. And I'll do my thing, and Craig can do his thing. And for the record, I've been told and warned about Craig, but he's never really done anything to me. And then once you become an ass to me, then I have no use for you. And that's that. So now let's go on a lighter side.
I'm excited about what I'm doing. Oh, we are buffering.
Dino Mac, good morning to you, bro.
Hello, welcome. I know there's a lot of people in chat. We have 16 people in chat.
Jonas says maybe I'll unsub to him. I'm not going to tell anybody to like unsub or thumbs down to him. Watch who you want to watch. That's I'm not gonna get upset if people artist chats or whatever. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. If you like watching them, watch them. I just figure we'll go live. I like the time slot. I like it, it gets me motivated in the morning. So I figure, well, I'm not gonna not go live because he's live. People will pick who they wanna watch.
Yeah, and that's how it should be. It really should. I mean, there's room for everybody. And if you get upset because somebody else is live at the same time that you're live, you can't control people. You can't force people to watch you if they want to watch somebody else. So here's the deal. We love everybody. And if you choose not to watch us, that is okay. We still love you. Do what you need to do. And it's cool. It is 100% cool. So anyway, let's do
wait. Knock, knock, knock. Ding dong. Doorbell rings. What up?
Derek!
Hi, guys.
What's
Oh my God. Hi,
happening?
Derek. Welcome.
How are we doing, guys?
I'm doing
We're
good.
doing.
Yeah. So
How you doing? I think everybody wants to know how you're doing.
Yes.
I'm doing okay. Just taking it easy, relaxing, getting some stuff cleaned. Just just chilling out, just trying to take my time and come back when I'm ready.
What up, Greg? Don't you have a show to be on?
So just wanted to enjoy it, come in, say hi, and just be positive and do whatever you guys need to do. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and we're just gonna strong and be my own people and not worry about trolls and everybody else that has caused some serious problems.
Right. Absolutely.
You look a lot better. You look like you're getting healthy. That's awesome.
I am. Feel great. Got a lot of stuff done. And so
I was
ready.
I was explaining to Destiny last night that I don't really mind trolls as long as they don't get too stupid in chat, because I don't even mind the thumbs down, because I figure if you got like 20 troll accounts and you're going to give me 10, 15, 20 thumbs down, those are thumbs, whether up or down, that I wouldn't have had without that troll. So
right, exactly. So, like I said, like with Tracy, I know I was on your chat yesterday, and you had 12 thumbs down, but they're still there for you. Who cares if they can't understand the people that are in your chat? I absolutely love Metal USA, and Millionaire Militia. Those guys are great. I love listening to them. They're funny.
Right. Well, Destiny got her 10 or 11 thumbs down on the live the other night, and I told her it's still interaction. It's not like that same person would have took the troll accounts and gave her a thumbs up, so she wouldn't have had those thumbs.
Right.
And like Tommy says, they're all views.
Yep.
I
have 4 now on it, but I did it with a lot, so it was crazy.
Morning, T.
Hi, T. Welcome.
Like I said, I'm putting stuff together now and making the actual changeover from reselling to actually being the entrepreneur of vintage toys, Hot Wheels, going back to my roots of exactly what I want to do. And I'll do some reselling, but that's not me. I've done it.
So you're actually doing something you enjoy.
Yes.
That's why you have the glow back.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. I mean, last night, guys, I was on with these two last night, and I have never seen Joey and Jocelyn going crazy over Hot Wheels last night. And it was like, okay, that's what that's how it is. It's just, especially when Joey found out that he had a $25 car that he had in his hand.
Right.
What about the one where he was like, he had two of them and he gave one to Jocelyn and then he took it back because he thought it was worth more money? That was so hilarious.
Yep. But yeah, so that's why it's good to see that. It's good to see things going on and being positive, So,
Yeah, Tommy, I think I was just reading somewhere that if they are able to see linked accounts, and if enough of them counts get repetitive, like reports, that the whole IP address can be hammered.
Yeah. Yep. And you won't be allowed to be.
So they can actually block the IP address from an account. Period.
Yep. So.
Well, we should just do a show on just trolls, talking about the good and the bad with trolls.
The good, the bad, and the ugly trolls
Right?
account.
Not all trolls. I think trolls is a very misconstrued name, because people say troll and right away you think bad, and not all trolls are bad. I don't think every troll goes out there to create havoc, in a malicious way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I troll a bunch of channels. I mean, I don't go in there and harass people, but I troll around. I don't interact in all the videos and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes trolls, like I say, there is a good part to them. Their views, their interaction.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's why I said the good, the bad, and the
ugly.
Because I can tell you right now, the only reason why some trolls are ugly, because they don't even want to be seen. So that's when you know they're ugly.
Oh, that's funny.
You see, next thing you know, you see what's his name there from the Hunchback of Notre Dame coming out. Good evening, Master.
Hey, the cartoon Hunchback was adorable.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, but if you ever watched the real one, or if you watched Young Frankenstein,
Hey, Neville.
What's up, Mr. Neville? All the way from they're in their spring. That's no fun. They're already going into their spring. I just saw some beautiful weather. Oh man, we're getting into our crap weather here. It's breezy. It's crap.
Yesterday was actually pretty nice. The sun was out. It was probably in the high 60s. It was dry. It's been so wet and cold and gloomy around here. It was kind of refreshing. Today, I look out my little dungeon window. It looks like the sun's trying to come out.
Yeah, I went and it was 37 degrees when I went to the flea market yesterday morning.
Wow.
Our flea markets are done. They're over.
No, ours won't be done until Thanksgiving Day. But Destiny, I found these. I forgot to show you these last night. There was one guy that had a spot. Everything that he had in a bin was 10 cents each.
Oh, those are cute.
They're McDonald's. They're from the 80s.
Yeah, I don't remember those.
They're astronauts.
I was more of a 90s kid than an 80s kid. I was too young in the 80s.
But look who it is.
Haha, Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar.
I like him. He's awesome.
What else did I find? Found a lot of cool stuff. But these are all 10 cents a piece.
Big Bird.
Let's see if everybody knows who this is.
No clue. Oh,
From The Simpsons?
Yep.
yeah, he's that. Yep.
The professor from The Simpsons. Look, it's Tommy in the morning.
Can't see.
Yeah.
Okay. So I
Effect is not ready to work.
checked the
I
weather.
should do my shows in my robe. That'd be sexy. That'd be sexy right there.
He's sexy and he knows it.
Changing the subject. I looked at our weather. It is 50 degrees, but feels like 48. Humidity is 66%, and the wind speed is 9 miles per hour. But it's
And now back to the bargain effect for the daily news.
Right?
I'm the weather girl. No, Rebecca is the weather girl.
Yeah, right.
We could have our own. We could have our own news channel. I'll do sports. Tommy's the anchor, and Destiny's the weather.
I'll do the business and finance part of the news.
There you go. There you go. And on a lighter mode, three deaths today because somebody was being stupid.
That's the lighter mode.
Yeah, exactly. I think we should do that one day. Just do it like a 1 hour complete news station. Just to go crazy and see. In today's weather, wait a minute, where are we?
Yeah, where's the weather again?
That's funny. I could OBS it so we're all behind anchor desks.
Yeah, exactly.
T, I wear that. We went. Okay, so we went on. Okay, so T says that she loves that I still sport the scarf. Now you can ask Tom.
Always. Always wearing it.
I love this scarf. We went on vacation or work vacation for 4 days, and I had it with us. I wore it.
Yes, she did.
So
yeah, she loves it.
I do. I love this scarf.
I'm like, dang, don't you think you should wash it? It's getting kind of funky smelling. And she's like, no, I don't want to separate myself from it that long.
She's gonna snap it at you.
I see how it's going to be this morning, Mr. Tommy.
See, here we go. See, even Joanna Parrish is like, heck yeah, a news hour. That'd be awesome.
Cody says, eBay rocking and rolling this morning. Actually, I'm quite happy. I got 6 going out this morning. And that's pretty good for not. Oh, wait, I just refreshed it. 8 going out this morning.
Nice.
Wow.
That's pretty good for not have been doing so much with it lately because we've been so distracted with the print shop.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the print shop area. That's the word I was looking for earlier.
He's got 22 going out. That's
nice.
Cool.
That's the TBE print shop right behind Destiny. So.
Yep, this is my office / print shop / my space.
News desk.
No, I need to get a new desk. Like my desk.
News, not new.
New. I need a new desk is all I'm saying.
I said news, NEWS, not new.
Well, I changed it to new. I need a new desk because my
that cabinet that's behind her, it's actually a display cabinet. The other side of it's got a big glass front or whatever.
Yeah.
I told her, I says, now, you can take your decal stuff. You can do all kinds of images on the front of the glass cabinet, light it up, and that could be your anchor desk.
Right.
Yep.
Just shoot it from the other side. We could sit there all like.
You have the scrolling print in today's news.
Right.
Yeah.
Shamrock Pixie's news.
So that thing is actually heavy. Trying to get it in the house, and so I mean,
it's a display cabinet.
It's made of all cedar.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
There are times, I'm not gonna lie, there are times that I will just open the door so I can smell the cedar.
She sticks her head in there.
I love the
next thing you know,
smell.
Tommy walks by and like, oh, sorry, I didn't see your head in there.
That's why the table is this way, so nobody can do that to me. But yeah, I mean, eventually I'm gonna get decals and put them on. Like I have an idea in my head on how I want to set up the decals. Yeah, I know, right? Jazz hands. On the front of it, and then I have color changing lights that I'm gonna put in there so that it just
You
does
can get
the.
those. You can get those at the dollar store now.
I know, right? But
Mhm.
I have some big ones in our liquor cabinet. Here's the
Yeah, I
remote
have
for
the
it.
LED ones on around the TV in my kids' room.
Yeah, well, that's what I initially bought these for, but then decided not to do it. So I'm just gonna put it in there, and then I want to do an actual scene on the front of it, on the display case, and then I want him to flip it so people can see it when we're live. Or
That doesn't work because you can't go to the doors.
I just go on the other side by the couch. There's a big walkway.
You're never satisfied.
No, I'm not. I'm a woman.
Hold on, my dad's there. I'll be right.
All right.
What's he doing? I was
His
reading.
dad showed up.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
his
gonna
dad
get
showed up.
grounded.
Fields of, I will have to look that up. I don't know if I know that one. I'm still, even 39 years later, still trying to figure out names and remember names of songs.
I'm gonna try editing on my phone. Leticia, I have the iPhone, and I was told to use iMovie. Supposed to keep it pretty simple. I'm gonna do a couple of different videos and test that out. I mean, simple to me means it's got to be real simple because I don't want to take a lot of time editing. That's why I haven't done any videos besides lives. I'm not an editor. But if I can get Joseph to edit, then
Yeah,
I
that's,
would just film all the time and hand him a bunch of video files and say, here.
yeah, we're going to work on that. That's his elective for school, is editing and stuff like that. So I just got to get on that. But we've been very,
Gonna learn to be my videographer.
yeah, he asked what that was last night, so we had to explain it to him. He's like, it
See, I
sounds.
wouldn't have explained it. I would have said, look it up.
Yeah. Yeah, but you didn't. We explained it.
That's because I was eating.
Yeah. Dinner was good though last night.
It was good.
It was very good. I think I posted a picture of it last night, didn't I? I made my own. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. My version of goulash. It was really yummy.
It doesn't look as good as it tastes. That kind of looks like a night out after the bar.
Really?
I think the printer just moved.
Whose printer? My printer? I wouldn't be surprised.
What is your printer making noises on you?
No, somebody said that our deep fried deal said that he thinks the printer just moved, which wouldn't be surprising in this house.
Oh, it's like the other day. It's like ready to smack you in the head.
Good morning, Lynn.
Good morning, Lynn.
Miss Lynn. We haven't seen Miss Lynn in a while.
Hey, there's another one.
There's a sale?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yay, me. And I am, before anybody asks, and I am doing promoted listings, and I'm only doing them at 1%.
Nice.
I have no sales.
Well, you got what, two things in your store and you haven't touched it in 3 months. But
Well,
you had one. You had a sale the other day. So.
I did. I was really surprised. I haven't touched it since the whole spleen incident happened, and I've been selling calendars. Still, they trickle in slowly, but
Right.
I sold a calendar the other day. I was really surprised. I was like, I got a sale? What?
Oh. Yeah, you see, Lynn saying YouTube burnout. That's it. You got to be careful, guys. You know, you're seeing it firsthand, but now I'm starting to get the vibe back and get ready and rock and roll.
Well, I know you're looking better than you did 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, you were starting to look pretty worn, pretty dragged out.
It can mess with you emotionally and it can mess with you physically.
That's it.
I mean, when your levels go down as far as they did for you,
yeah,
and it was not healthy, not at all.
That's right. They're still a little low, but not as bad as they were. And you know, Doctor says, "How much coffee milk have you been drinking?" Do you really want to know? You guys have to try coffee milk. I know Melissa Cape is here. Tell them about coffee milk. I love coffee milk.
Coffee milk is
milk with coffee syrup in it.
Oh, well, I like my coffee with milk syrup.
Yeah. You would like this much better, bud.
Or creamer, whatever you'd want to call it.
Anthony had it when he was here, and it's good.
Yeah, you liked it?
Yep.
Now, I don't know if we don't have that here.
You don't.
I just never looked for it.
No, it's Rhode Island, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. Yeah, I mean, literally, you can get it off. You can get it off of Amazon. You can buy it. It's called Autocrat coffee syrup, and it is so good. Hey, Gary. Good morning. Miss Anamora is in the house. See, Anthony said it's pretty good because you're not used to it. You have to get used to the taste, but it's Yes, Neville, it can affect your health seriously. Another one?
Yep.
Cool.
There you go, bud. That's what you got to do. See? It's showing up. It's being pa-ching.
Yeah, they're rolling in. I'm like,
I feel like I'm at the carnival where you hit the button. Ping,
oh, yeah.
So that's how many now? 10?
10 or 11.
Yeah, that'd be it. 10.
See? Look at that. That's he's like, yeah.
Now, granted, they're all things that I'm pretty much clearing it out. So it's not like I'm making a ton of money over here. It's getting it out of there and giving me money back to reinvest harder. It's
sales. It's showing that you're that people are seeing your stuff.
Right. And then Derek, since we have you on, I'm going to do a shameless plug here. Since you're on your vacation mode,
yep.
That for the Monday evenings till you come back, that we still have the auctions going on. They're still basically Derek's auctions. I'm just running them while he's on vacation.
Yep.
And tonight I'm dropping a link in here right now that it's going to be on Pittsburgh's channel, and it's going to be me and Destiny as one, obviously. The Shamrock Effect. It'll be Anthony's got some stuff he's putting up on auction, and we got them flipping Cruders Rebecca that's going to be auctioning tonight. So 3 people, 3 different styles of selling. So there'll be a good variety of things in the auction, and it's going to be 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern, and you people on the West Coast got to figure it out because I don't know.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock?
4
And that
o'clock.
is on Anthony's channel. I did drop the link in there. So
Yep.
He does have it scheduled, so you might want to hit the reminder if you're interested. And if you want to bid and we don't already have your information, just send your information, your email address, or whoever we can invoice, wherever you want to invoice, to TheBargainEffect@gmail.com.
Yep.
But I think it's going to be a good auction.
Mm-hmm. And then when I get back, I think it's the last weekend of October or first week of November. I'm trying to remember the dates, but we are going to have a ginormous bulk sale of toys and let's just say a lot of stuff that's going to be. It's already piled right, almost ready. I'm making bins making stuff together, and we are going to have one hell of an auction. It'll be almost 10 times bigger than when I was on MSP's auction. So
that'll be a good auction. That'll be a fun auction.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Hey, hon, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Coffee.
Can you mute your microphone and yell upstairs and ask one of the children if they'd like to make me a fresh cup of coffee?
Jaslyn, I heard that one.
You heard that? That's coming through mine all the way downstairs.
Thank you, Lynn. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yep, I could hear.
Jaslyn, Lynn, I'm glad that you like the auctions, but this is going to be a lot of fun. That's why I handed it off to Tommy, and so they can definitely rock it out.
Yeah, there's coffee girls in there.
You know. But yeah, so that's definitely. I mean, it's going to be what this week, next week, and the week after, and then I'm back, guys, and we're going to have some fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
She wants you to go and get Mr. Pickles. I like my buddy.
And then did you have anybody scheduled to be on an auction next week?
Next week, no.
So if there is anybody that wants to unload some inventory that's been sitting around or clean out your closet or garage, next week we could definitely have somebody on. And then next week will be on my channel. And then, so if anybody's interested in coming on and unloading some stuff.
There you go. Mr. Remington's the bomb. I love I like Mr. Pickles. Mr. Remington's cool.
He likes to fly too much.
Yeah, I heard he flew into the wall last night?
No, he flew onto the shelf with the keys.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
And him and Mr. Pickles are still getting used to each other. And hi, baby, what's up?
When I see them next to each other, they remind me of the rooster and the chicken hawk from Looney Tunes.
Yep. I'm the chicken hawk.
So we can show him off. Can we go get him? Yeah? Okay. Be right back.
Lisa wants to know, can she put her whole house and contents up?
Yeah, sure. It'd be a long auction unless we're gonna do a bundle deal.
So here's what you do, Lisa. Okay, lot 1, living room. Lot 2, family room.
Hey, BK Bending and Flipping. Good morning, John Jones. Thanks for coming in.
Lot 3,
the morning show. You can go back. I kind of explain it.
Hi.
And watch more towards the beginning. I think about 5-10 minutes in, I kind of explain what happened. But
yeah,
the brush of it is Craig's an asshole. And that's about it. It's more detailed in the beginning. I don't want to rehash it.
Right. Yeah. It's over with. It's done.
I mean, he still has the morning show on. He's still doing it from what I understand, and that's good. Wish him luck, but he's going to have to change the way he does things if he wants to succeed.
Right.
There's Mr. Remington.
There's Mr. Remington. Hey, buddy.
Are you jealous that you're not getting the attention?
Hi, Mr. Remington.
Cranky old parts.
Yeah.
What about cranky old farts? What?
Yeah, Cody. I don't play that. I don't play that shit, you know.
Yeah.
Stop.
And I know a lot of people on YouTube, you know, there's a lot of behind the scenes frustrations, and they don't bring it out on YouTube into the lives, but I ain't the one. I'm not that type of person. If you're gonna act a fool, I'm gonna throw you under the bus. That's what I'm gonna do, you know.
Really? I'm glad my finger, look at this.
Right on the tip of her finger. Awesome. Way to go, Mr. Remington.
Hi, yes, Mr. Pickles is right there.
He's named after Remington from Blacklist.
Yes.
Yep. I called him Remington Steele. I used to love that show.
Oh,
I remember that show.
Yeah, if you watched our show the other night, man, we were talking about all the different stuff from the 80s. That happy hour was amazing, guys. Yeah, that's their new one. Yeah, no, that's their new one, Mr. Remington.
He is new, and he thinks that he's going to make me cry by trying to bite me. Yeah, I'm telling your secret, but I don't.
Yeah, Tommy, you're right. There's plenty proof, undeniable proof, and there was a live between the morning show where everything that happened up to this point with his harassing and his troll accounts and all of that, he's admitted to us morning show guys behind the scenes. I mean, he came clean. He said he's got brain issues that he can't control, which obviously is a problem. So if there's mental health issues and it's affecting YouTube's probably not the best place to be.
Right.
But to each his own. People will learn. I had to learn. Where did Remington come from? Remington came from Appleton when we were on our workation. We go there with the 4 of us and come back with the 5 of us.
The next time we go, we'll bring back another one. We'll have 6.
Yeah.
I love birds.
So I know you do. I just like the color of Remington. I like that baby blue and the darker blue. I like that.
Yeah, and then he's got the white and purple and with him too. We have 2 ducks that are in the backyard. They were our first feathered friends. They're Akana ducks, so they don't fly. Tommy forgot to do some research with them. He thought they were going to fly away after we got them.
I was like, oh, they're so cute. Let's get the kids some baby ducks, and then when they grow, they'll leave.
Not.
Yeah, I picked not the only ducks, but I happened to pick a set of ducks that don't fly.
Yep, of course.
At least you don't have any geese.
And now we've how old are the ducks, honey?
They are 6 years old. Are going to be 6, I believe, 5 or 6. Let me think. 5. They'll be 5. And Mr. Pickles is 11, and Mr. Remington is only a couple months old. He's a baby yet.
Yeah, he's very much a baby.
Yep. And once we're able to get him more tame, then we'll be able to read his band to find out exactly how old he is.
Right.
He does not like being on his back yet, so we can look at it. I know, right? Your brother? Mr. Pickles is talking away. Yeah, it's chilly, Leticia. It is. We actually had to turn on the heat at night because these guys they're heat sensitive, or cold sensitive. So if it drops below a certain temperature, then they have to have some form of heat. So we turned on the heat because it's been in the 40s. Right, Mr. Pickles? Yeah.
See, they don't eat the ducks. They're pets.
They're family. Mr. Pickles is not jealous. He's just very curious, and he's still very unsure of Mr. Remington. And Mr. Remington could give two butts about him. I was trying to find the right terminology for daytime. So
Two poops about him.
What's that?
Two poops about him.
Yeah, two poops about him. But they were both running around on the floor yesterday, and they got pretty close to each other, and they were checking each other out. And while I was cleaning cages, and it was actually quite hilarious. I do have a picture up on Instagram. I think it's Instagram, where don't be doing that. That is my shoulder. That is naughty. Where the cat and Gabby and Mr. Remington and Mr. Pickles are all together in one little area. And Gabby, every time one of these birds flies, she hears the wings, and it doesn't matter where she is in the house, she comes running to check on them.
Yeah, she can be all the way down into the basement or upstairs on a completely different floor, and she will come quick to make sure they're okay. And then she gets totally submissive. She just lays down, rolls onto her back, looks at them all upside down, trying to get them to come by her.
Oh, what are you doing? Yeah, she is not. We don't think she thinks she's a cat. I think she thinks she's either human or a bird. Because she does. She is.
And she talks a lot for a cat. That's how she got her name Gabby, because she's always trying to tell you something.
Yeah, and it's usually tattling on the kids.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And if we don't catch it right away, what she's trying to say to us, she will like persistently try to get you to follow her. And then when you follow her finally, she will show you what the kids did naughty. She's a tattletale.
Hi, Willow.
So this is Remington, Mr. Pickles. Gabby is running around somewhere. I'm surprised. I hear her collar. And then we have the Akana ducks, Brock and Shiloh in the backyard. I want tons of birds. And Tommy, I think, has finally come to the realization that I will have birds. Our house is
well, I've always said birds are cool because I grew up with birds. Our family had birds.
Next thing you know, during Christmas, we're gonna see Destiny with a coat on. And she's gonna look like the lady from Home Alone with all the birds on her arms.
Yeah, right.
But they're not going to be pigeons. They're going to be all different types of birds.
Yeah.
Hey, Willow and Amora.
Oh, did you just do a stretchy? Nice. Yeah. Why aren't you doing that? Oh, that's
The Bargain Hunter says her babies.
Yes, my babies. And I cannot, we want to move somewhere warm too. So I want to be able to have an area set up for all the birds. I want to do bird rescue. They're just amazing creatures. Yes, they are. You guys are amazing, aren't you? They're amazing, and they're loving, and they do not judge. Yes, some hold grudges.
Oh no, Mr. Pickles can be an asshole sometimes.
Only to you.
Oh.
Well, for real, there's times where, I just walk past the cage and he's like, and you just want to poop right off the cage.
Willow, this is Mr. Remington.
Yeah, and Avery, that's what it's called. I couldn't think of it.
What's that?
He says you're wanting to build an Avery.
Yes. And I want a huge one so that I can go in there and I can just sit and let them all come around me. I got yelled at Petco, though, because I stuck my hand in the tub with all the birds to see which one would come near me. And they yelled at me, "We can't have you doing that." I'm like, well, I'm buying one, so I'm going to do it. And he's the one that was the closest to me, so we picked him up. Yeah, the lady was kind of rude, but I don't care. I did it because I wanted to know which one was going to come to me. he came the closest, so that's the one that won. Right. They had a lot of green and yellow ones, and we already have a green birdie, so we need something different. So we got
I want a macaw. That's what I would love to have.
Yeah, we want to get a macaw. I want one of those umbrella cockatoos.
Mm-hmm.
They are trippy cool, and so yeah. How did you end up named after a firearm, my fine feathered friend? Oh no, he wasn't named after a firearm. He was named after the character in Blacklist, our favorite character in Blacklist.
Don, where are you located? Are you on Wisconsin or Michigan side?
Who? I'm
Don the Bargain Hunter says 38 here on Lake Michigan. Or are you broadcasting from a boat? Maybe he's in the middle of the lake.
He's on the boat that you almost sank.
Oh, wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, Blacklist. That's one of my. I'll binge watch that.
Yeah, we do, and we do. We that's one of the type of series that we will start from the beginning and watch it all the way through, and then rewatch it again, and rewatch it again, and rewatch it again, and yeah, I love that show. And so he got his name from that show. Mr. Pickles, his name was Pickles before we got him, and then I just added Mr. to all their names. I don't know why I do that, but if we would have gotten a female little guy, birdie, it would have been Mrs. whatever we picked for a name. So, Mrs. Liz. Do you watch Queen of the South? No, what is that? Queen of the South, Tommy. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
Is that on Netflix?
As long as it's on Netflix or Prime, we can watch it.
Yeah. Hi, Mom. Welcome. Darlene's in the chat.
Oh, my MIL. Thank you for joining us this morning. Michigan side. That's cool. So he experiences pretty much the same weather we do.
Right. Okay, you're getting heavy on my little finger.
I want to get southwest. I want to move.
Why southwest?
Because it's dry and it's warm.
But there's less stuff out there.
No, not so true. Like Phoenix or Vegas are the two areas that we're looking at, and they both have large amounts of major trucking and liquidation hubs there to get merchandise. So I mean, we were out there. I check it all the time. I look at their like local information. I have Craigslist set up to look at Vegas and Phoenix, and I mean, it's a whole lot better than it is in my particular area now. And we're definitely going to move out of our area, and at the minimum, we're going to move an hour and 45 minutes away over to Appleton, where sourcing is much better.
Right.
But then I still don't like the cold. I still don't like the weather here. I don't like every spring having to restart your yard, and you got to tear it down in fall so everything don't get wrecked over winter. I hate that restarting. So the only difference between moving to, say, Phoenix or Appleton is the amount of gas it's going to take. You know, that's it. So if we're gonna do a move, I would like to move where it's warm, it's dry, I can enjoy the weather all year round. You know,
well, like Jen that does the desert selling 19 with us on the reselling coast to coast. She's in Tucson. And she said that's Tucson. Just she goes, she doesn't like it really crowded, so she didn't want to go down near Phoenix. But she goes, she still has to travel to go and get places.
well, if you're only 3 hours from the Dells, Don, we should meet up sometime, kind of figure out where a halfway point is, and meet up or something. So you're on you would have to be on the lower half.
He says he's got a 28-foot boat in his yard.
Or he comes straight across. Yeah, that would be cool too. I want to take Destiny on the ferry that goes across
Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taking him back to North Island.
I don't even know where that is.
It's in Michigan.
Is it?
Yep. They don't have no carts. You have to ride horse and buggy. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome. She looks like she's intently into something.
Dry, but you're hot. Yeah.
Hey, you're live, honey.
Sorry, I was trying to catch up with chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
you looked really engrossed into it.
Yeah, I know. Literally, I was like, wow.
Sometimes I look like that. I'm getting my hair cut.
Oh, Tracy says if we ever do the ferry, she can meet us on that side.
Cool.
That would be awesome. That would be fun.
But it's definitely going to be able to make the ferry.
What's that?
Is she going to be able to handle the ferry?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been on one.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of trippy when you get out there and you don't see anything around you.
No, nothing.
Water as far as you can see.
Is that going across Michigan?
Yeah.
Lake Michigan.
No. I don't want to sink.
I'm going to sink. That ferry goes back and forth constantly.
My luck, we would sink.
I haven't heard about a Michigan ferry sinking yet. Well, that's why they have life jackets.
It hasn't sank. It's had motor problems, but it never sank.
Well, I don't care if it stalls out. As long as
Tommy, run down. I'll help you guys with this. Hold on a sec.
I just take a duffel bag full of snacks. So if we're stuck out there for a day or two,
No, they'll just have the other ferry come out and get you.
right?
That water is scary.
No, it's
You know,
not.
Michigan water isn't so bad once you get out there.
Right.
It's all this shoreline stuff that's nasty.
Yeah. The same thing with Rhode Island. Once the shoreline, it's nasty. But once you get outside, oh, it's gorgeous.
I don't know. I don't like water I can't see the bottom to. But
Yeah, you're not
$20,000.
gonna get to the Caribbean.
I'll just have to take a Xanax. We'll see how it goes. I will tough it out as long as I can.
Don, it's hard for him. He's on COP. He has COP. It's not. You're not. I am. You have COPD, and you live on oxygen 24/7.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah. Pearl is precious. Hello.
Hello. I'm trying to catch up with chat. I cannot respond in StreamYard in chat. And I'm not getting all of the messages from the YouTube chat in the StreamYard.
Right.
I'm seeing like some of the comments, and then when you guys comment on it, I'm looking for them. I can't find them, so I have to look over here to see.
Yeah.
yeah. StreamYard's got about a 20-25 second delay at times.
Yeah.
Mr. Remington is singing.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Willow says, just stay in the middle of the boat so you don't have to look at the water.
No, that's probably what she would have to do.
Yeah. We have our ferry, and it has like a little bar in it on the top floor but you can sit at the bar and just like drink your way all the way to Block Island and then back. So when you get off the boat, you're like,
it wouldn't take much for me. It'd be one sip and I'd be in trouble.
I wonder if the ferry would let me throw a line off the back.
No, because you are not. No, you are not going fishing on a ferry. No, because
You're surrounded by water. How can you not want to fish?
Very, very
right, exactly.
things that are probably bigger than that ferry.
That's why I'm so jealous of Derek. He gets to go on his fishing trip.
Yep.
Gotta take some videos so I can watch them and feel like I was there.
I will. Yep. I'm trying to rebuild the hat clip.
Oh, there you go.
That's one thing I'm working on today, so I can at least have it so it sits on my hat, and because I don't want to put the chest mount on because that's where the fishing pole is going to be.
Right, just see the reel. That's
Yeah.
all you.
Yeah, exactly. Because the first one's off the boat. The first day's off the boat. The second day's off the dock. So
I want to live on a boat, but it's got to be anchored to the dock.
oh my God, Jesus.
Well, that we could get a cheap boat then, because it don't even have to have a running motor in it, so we can get one cheap.
A pontoon. She gets a pontoon
We,
boat.
we were looking at those boats, Derek, that needed to be restored. Those big ones.
Yeah.
You save a bunch of money if you don't even have to put a motor in it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. This one was nice. What was that? Like $400 the guy wanted for it.
Yeah.
That was one of the cabin cruises, man. Me and Tommy were like, "Yeah, I'll go and buy the teak wood. You go and start working on the hull. We'll get it done."
Right.
Had a full cabin inside Destiny.
I'm good. I don't mind boats. I'm not a real big fisherman. I used to fish when I was little with my grandpa and my dad, but since my grandpa passed away, it really hasn't been the same for me. And so I don't do a lot of fishing. My favorite thing when we're fishing is finding tackle and undoing the knots from the fishing line. I'm not real big into, I caught a 30-inch bass or.
Oh, you catch a 30-inch bass, man. You better.
You're gonna be getting pictures of that shit. You're gonna be in
right
USA. You know.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying. The size of the fish doesn't matter.
I caught a 23-inch sea bass.
Yeah, the size of the fish don't matter. It's how you wiggle the fish through the water, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Really, Tommy?
Sea bass is cool because they're blue. They got that blue, like purplish gulls. You ever see sea bass, Tommy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went paddle boarding this summer. I saw a lot of unique looking boats. I see people out on our lakes doing that paddle boarding. I think I would like to try it, but I can't even kayak, so I don't know if I'd be able to stand on a board.
I was just gonna say, Tommy, I show you try to throw a football. You try to paddle boat, forget it.
Okay, there's a story behind the canoe or the kayak.
Oh no!
So like 2 years ago,
First time ever.
Okay, so it was fall. We stayed at this place in the Dells, right on the lake. And they had, if you stayed there, you got to use their kayaks. Yeah. Jasmine really wanted to go out, but she wanted to go out by herself. So she gets in the kayak. She's never been on one before, right? She gets in there. She starts going. She looks like a pro. It's like, hold on, wait for me. He goes to get in the kayak and he fell into the water.
You couldn't get in it right?
He goes and sits down and the whole thing tipped over.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting there like right at the shoreline. And I'm like, well, Jasmine just jumped in there and boom, she's gone. She's never been in a kayak before. I've never been in a kayak before. I'm like, well, okay. But she's cruising. And I'm like, wait, because it's, it's Lake Delton. So it's very much tourist lake. So there's lots of jet skis and boats and stuff. And she was just starting to cruise out there. So I'm like, I got to catch up. And I go to jump in that kayak and I got in there and I went, whoop. Right over. I was like, what the hell?
You didn't have yourself balanced properly.
Yeah, I still don't know what I did. It was all right. I think what it was is because I was too shallow.
Yeah.
So the kayak wasn't actually able to go down and float. It just because it's got the rounded bottom, and I just went over. And it was a struggle with my fat ass flipping over in a kayak in 1.5 foot of water because there's like no water. You're not floating, so you can't use your arms to like move the water. And I'm stuck in it. I'm trying to get out.
I'm on shore laughing and recording. I didn't even help
You
her.
got to use the paddle to push yourself, lift yourself up.
Yeah, I know that now.
And Jess was like, hold on, Dad. She comes paddling back. She literally instructed him on how to do it. He finally got in the kayak. But he did. He got in the kayak. And
I was like,
You
screw that.
lucky.
I did. I was like, screw it. I'm going home and I'm getting my boat and I'm bringing it down because they have a pier and everything you can put the boat. I was like, I'm going to get my boat.
Because you didn't have the seal around yours, right? It was just an open kayak.
Yeah.
Imagine if you had the sealed one.
Oh, that would have been.
That would have been dying.
You know, when I see these guys out on the lake or in the rivers around here in their kayaks and, you know, fishing and stuff, and I'm like, I have a hard enough time holding the two-sided paddle, keeping balance, much less try casting. I can imagine me casting, you know, or getting a good bite and trying to set that hook. I imagine I just go right over.
watching him try to do certain things for the first time is great. And I always try to make sure that my phone is charged so I can record it. But yeah, I mean, I thought, you know, I was snapping pictures. And then when he went over, it was like, yeah, I got it.
He has to get a wide hull canoe.
Yeah. Yeah, flat bottom boat. I'm okay.
Well, what do they call them? What do they call them? Crawdad? What is it? A crawdad? That's what you need.
A what?
A crawdad?
Isn't that something that's in the water, like little creature that you can eat?
It's made by fish or boats, but the crawdad.
Oh,
I want to get me a nice fish and ski Lund.
Yeah.
You know, so I like padded seats, power motors.
I don't like playing in the water.
Not much. Me and Jaslyn love the boat. We go out there. We go out early in the morning. Knew we'd stay till the sun goes down.
Yeah.
Pack a lunch. We'd be out there all day.
That's what I would be. I'd be like, yep. Just.
And it wouldn't matter if we caught anything or not. It was just being out there, you know.
Yeah, that was their father-daughter time during the summer as they go fishing.
That's the best thing, though. I mean, the boys don't want to go fishing. That's my problem. I'd be like, listen, let's go.
All right, Tracy, have a good day.
Much love.
I'm sure we'll see you later on tonight.
So, yeah, I mean, all in all, I mean, we have good times, and it's pretty funny with a lot of the things that we've done. Well, me and the kids done for the first time. And so, yeah.
See you, Leticia. Thanks for coming in.
Bye-bye, girl. Much love. So, yeah, I mean.
Where is Land of 10,000 Lakes?
Minnesota.
Is that Minnesota?
Uh-huh.
You fish all the time.
Yeah,
I love fishing. I do. And the thing was 7 years ago, or what was it? Not even 7. 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
It was the first time I ever got a fishing license.
Yeah.
Like I fished when I was like Jasmine's age, but I didn't fish up until 5 years ago. And the kids had a little fishing derby they got invited to here, and I was like, ooh, that kind of looks fun.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, I'll get my license because the kids really liked it, so I can take them fishing and whatever. And then I got hooked.
Yeah.
Raven, are you in New York?
PK Bending and Flipping is leaving. Thank you for coming by, my friend. Much love. And yes, we definitely have to get together in Phoenix.
For sure. For sure.
10,000 Lakes. That's New York, isn't it?
No,
that's
Florida. Minnesota. My aunt lived in Minnesota while I was growing up, and she used to take care of a
10,000 Islands is New York.
Yeah. She used to take care of a gentleman that was very, 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 very rich, but he was a hermit. And every summer when I was growing up, we got to go visit once we moved to Wisconsin. So we got to spend time with her for a couple weeks during the summer in Minnesota. And she always referred to it as 10,000 Lakes. And so, We were
Raven, quite the outdoors person. Make my own lures and leaders. Also hunts, deer hunts, and bird hunts.
I love. I used to go. We used to go down to Tennessee and used to go bow hunting. And that's fun.
train watching.
Anybody can take a gun and try to shoot a deer or anything moving, but to see somebody. I wanted somebody to go with me and bow hunt. That is such a challenge, but it's so much fun.
Our buddy Doug bow hunts, and
Oh,
He tries. He tries.
yeah, I don't say it was any
he
good.
tries.
He bow hunts, and doesn't mean it's good or bad. He just bow hunts, and Jasmine wants to learn how to do that. Now, when I was younger, I took hunter safety ed, so I could go hunting with my dad, and I went out one time, and I could have got a really nice deer, but I made the mistake of looking at it in its eyes, and it looked at me, and I couldn't do it. So if you go hunting and you don't look at them, because I felt horrible, so I couldn't do it.
I fish.
I
I
wasted
don't hunt
that
at all.
money, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Dad, and I was bawling because I was like, please don't kill the deer. Complete opposite of what we were supposed to be out there doing.
See, Raven, when I went to the hospital, I learned that yes, it's an adrenaline rush, but you learn to slow everything down. So me and one of the other guys that used to go down to Tennessee and visit with his friends for a little while, and we went bow hunting. The first time he went, man, he must have lost 7 arrows. And I'm like sitting there going, dude, calm down. Calm down. He saw the deer and he's like, boom. I'm like, dude, you made too much noise before you launched it. He's like, what do you mean? I just let it go. I'm like, yeah, that string makes a high-pitched noise. You have to let it go so it makes that nice little, it doesn't make the, those deers hear that, and that's it. And then they're gone. When you get that little, and that's it. And then the next thing you know, the deer turns and it's, and you hear it. And you hear it too when it hits the muscle and goes, and then it drops. Her legs shake. Man, that's fun. That's fun.
It's
Well, Tommy, you've gone
totally different for men than it is women. That's the thing.
What was that, Derek?
You've gone hunting too, right? Or no?
No, I don't hunt.
No.
I don't hunt.
Oh, awesome.
I don't want to kill Bambi. I'll just eat him.
Or hit him with the car.
See, that's why
that's
I'd rather go deer. I'd rather go. But when you kill it with a car, you can't keep it. You're not supposed to keep it.
Yeah, you can keep it as long as you report it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
well, here you
can, and
you hit it. It has to go away. You can't. That's not a kill.
But yeah,
that's a dead.
If you're going down the highway and you hit a deer and kill it, you can keep it. You just got to call and you got to report it.
Yeah.
They'd rather have you take it than to sit there on the side of the road all mangled up.
Mangled up with a balloon saying "Get well soon."
Yeah, back in spring.
Here, okay, so people around here, I don't know what their issue is. So there was a deer we passed on the side of the road. It was a Friday, and we were going towards the Dells, and we came back. Deer was still laying there. The next morning, we had to run back to the Dells, and I don't remember what we were running there for. And the deer had a helium balloon tied to its leg saying, "Get well soon."
Jesus Christ.
And I'm like, I don't think he's going to be getting well anytime soon.
I can see you hitting a kangaroo, Neville. Yeah, I can see that. Those bastards, they bounce across the street. That's why they have kangaroo crossings, because, man, those things jump. And those guys can kill cars, too.
Yeah, see,
you look like a pretty solid animal.
Yeah, and they use their tail. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't they use their tail when they go to kick somebody? They balance on their tail and use their legs to kick people.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that how they do that? Yeah, I don't want to ever come into contact with a kangaroo like that.
I thought that was just on cartoons.
Well,
No, they have
it's
a strong
weird.
tail.
Like, I don't know. That's what I thought too until I saw one on YouTube. And I was like, what? They're really balancing on their tail? That's kind of neat. But yeah, then they kicked somebody and it was all done. I was like,
One of
nope.
my favorite movies is that Kangaroo Jack. Did you
Yes.
see that? There?
Yep. I love Kangaroo Jack.
I have not seen that one.
Yeah, you have with what's his name, Anthony.
No, Anthony. What the hell is his name? Yeah, he's a comedian. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I'm staying a long way from kangaroos.
Males fight like that. Yeah, males.
Hey,
Yeah.
Kelly.
They get thrown halfway across the. They can slice you open like that too.
Oh, see, they're dangerous. They're so dangerous. And I mean, they're adorable from far away because we went to the zoo with Tommy's mom last year and they had the kangaroos. Remember that? They were kangaroos.
Oh, yeah, over at the Timbavati Zoo. Yeah.
I had to double check to make sure they were kangaroos. Yeah, they were kangaroos, and they would not come near the fence when you tried to feed them. No, they didn't want anything to do with us. They just kind of looked at us like we were crazy. But all in all, I mean, they're beautiful. I mean, they really are beautiful. I just don't want to get into contact with anything that's going to hurt me. I have enough issues. I don't need no more.
Hi, Kelly. Hi, Bunny from Mars. And hi, Maggie Doodle.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for stopping through.
I like koala bears.
Koala bears are cute. They are
Koala
cute.
bears are cool. So,
I actually think we're going to get ready to
Hold on,
shut
hon.
it down. We got to run.
Message.
We got to run to the bank because they made a error with our rent on Friday.
Yeah.
A 4-star. Yeah.
I just sent you a message, honey. We got to.
Yeah, I did that already. Is it not? Yeah, he's blue on my side.
No, read the message I just sent you.
Oh. I did read it, but it was an old one.
Yeah, well, did you scroll down?
I got it. Hold on. Relax.
Wow.
Got it under control.
And you tell me I don't know how to read. Mm-hmm.
I know how to read. I just didn't see it.
Rocket science.
I can
Rocket
always
science.
read really good sometimes.
Sounds like me and
Oh.
All right.
Just say yes, dear. See, just say yes, dear.
two.
We'll be good.
Hello, sweetheart.
Mom! Welcome. Oh, is she freezing?
No.
Am I froze?
No.
Good.
No.
You're good. Just when you first joined, it was a little clippy, but you're good now.
If you guys are not subscribed to Norgus R, aka Darlene, aka Mom, you better go hit her up. She's awesome.
She needs 12 to get to 400.
Yes.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Mhm.
get over there and subscribe.
Yeah. 12.
It's awesome. I just did the 300 giveaway. What? Last week or the week before?
What happens?
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah, that's what happens, Darlene. Told you. You hit those certain marks, and then that's when it starts jumping.
Yep.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna drop a link to your channel. People can get over there and subscribe. Excellent way to wake up in the morning. I love waking up to our morning show.
Mhm.
Great
Especially
thing.
tomorrow's a fun day.
Yes.
So you can be on more making smart.
Yeah.
One of us. There's 3 of us here. Which one of us? All of us?
She's like,
Well, I was looking at Derek.
well, when you look at the camera, you're looking at everybody.
Okay, wait.
That way.
Wait, all right.
Oh, I figured it out.
What the twin powers activate?
Wait, all right, activate it. Oh,
Yeah, I can't. My fingers don't want to twist, or my wrist don't want to twist that way.
But yeah, Destiny will be.
I'm picking Destiny's nose.
That's Tommy.
Yep, you got Destiny.
I have you above me, Destiny,
Derek,
so I'm picking your nose.
and my mother-in-law right there.
Wait, all right.
Yep. Stop grabbing Tommy.
Hey, watch where that hand's going.
Look at her. And she's like sitting like this.
You're gonna.
Son-in-law.
You guys always get me. And Derek, your face gets red. You start that knuckling before anything is said. You and Alma, look.
Alma and I, man, we have so much fun.
You and Alma and Liz Ann and Dwayne.
At least nobody said sausage.
Alma wasn't on this morning.
I love you, Mom.
All right.
The commercial came on a little while ago, and my name's Jimmy Dean, and I got Jimmy Dean sausage.
I couldn't afford Jimmy Dean, so that's what I got.
She got naughty. That got some really nasty hairs in that one.
Look, yesterday morning, he was like, no, Saturday morning, he's like, is something wrong with this sausage? Smell it. I said, I just bought it. Well, smell it. I smelled it. I said, yeah, it don't smell right. I said, well, it's cheap. Cook it and throw some of the red pepper in it. So, yeah, it's just not Jimmy Dean, you guys. I can't afford Jimmy Dean.
She never could afford Jimmy Dean. That's your problem. He ain't $39.99.
Oh, poor folks have to do what poor folks have to do. I mean,
I'm telling you, we went to save on some money. And a couple weeks ago, our grocery store had 1 pound tubes like that of ground turkey for $1 a pound.
Right.
We bought them all.
It works.
And they're still in the deep freezer.
Some of them, we used some. What'd you make? You made tacos once, right?
I made tacos. I made.
And those were actually pretty good. Turkey tacos were good.
Yeah, the tacos were really good. You made your chili.
No.
And we made spaghetti. And then I couldn't eat no more turkey for a little
And
bit.
you know, when you put it in the chili and the spaghetti, you can't really tell the difference.
No,
you can't.
And the tacos, I actually like a lot. I love the ground turkey and tacos.
I messed up and used it one time, a little bit of it in my soup, what I put ground beef, and everybody else ate the soup and it was fine, but there was something about it that flipped my stomach, and I don't like turkey anymore. But now, deer meat, we love deer meat, but I can't tell Mama when we do it.
Here, hon.
He says, you better not have ever fed me deer meat. But
remember, honey, when we were talking about how can we kind of beefy up the turkey? If Flippin' Mama says ground turkey with Worcestershire sauce tastes almost like beef.
all right. Well, then let me write that down.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. How can we give it more of a
And my pen died.
flavor?
or combine it with a little bit of hamburger meat.
Yeah, that's what we did. That's what she did when she made.
But chili, you're right. Chili and tacos and stuff like that, it was fine. But I don't know. I think it's just that I knew something different was in my sloppy joe. Yeah, all of that. But for some reason,
Now Jaslyn actually loves just a plain old turkey burger.
Mm-hmm.
She loves a turkey burger.
Salt, pepper, garlic, and there you go.
But I love deer meat. I mean, when somebody gives it to us, but
Venison.
somebody shot one down the road and even brought it up here. They
Mhm.
skinned it out and then they brought it up here for me to wash it. And the smell of that blood, no, I
I
couldn't eat
I like
it.
venison. It's touchy though. It's got to be made right. You know.
Yeah.
Now my
Yeah.
buddy.
For venison, you got to be careful. If it gets tough, then you're
Yeah.
done.
Now my
just don't
buddy
work.
that deer hunts that Destiny was talking about. He also bear hunts, and he brought me over like 5 pounds of bear roast,
Yeah, that stuff's good.
and we put that in a slow cooker. That stuff was so good.
It's tender, very tender.
Yeah, that Destiny wouldn't try it. I was like, honey, you would love, because she
Why
likes
not?
tenderloin, and it's just as tender as that. And she's like, nope, nope, nope.
See, I can see
I haven't got squirrel.
Kelly going to game dinners all the time. Venison, rabbit, turtle, squirrel. Yeah, it's like that's a game dinner. We have those around here all the time.
Somebody, one of my cousin, her husband, he come over one day to squirrel hunt because they're just everywhere here. Then they took one of my pots, one of my good soup pots, and put all them things in there. Then they put them in baggies. They look like skinned out rats, and they put them in my refrigerator. And I'm like, you used my good pot, Kevin. Now, and I know there's nothing wrong with it. I've had squirrel dumplings when I met my first husband, but I don't want to look at them.
Yeah.
I don't want you skin all the rabbit, you skin all of them, they all look like a rat.
Right.
I agree with Kelly. Bison meat,
Yeah.
it's my favorite. It's my favorite meat. Bison.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't eat a lot of meat. I'm not a big meat eater at all. At all. I like cow, and if you try to sneak something else in without me knowing, I will scream and holler and tear you apart. I do not like, I can't do it. I can't do it. And even if I overhear the possibility that it is something other than what you tell me it is, nope, I
You
won't try
sound
it.
like my mom.
Yeah. See,
Nope.
since Raven says that she does different types of venison meat. Yeah, I do it spicy. I do it sweet. I make burgers. I make patties out of them, and I freeze them, and it's so good.
Well, my husband says you have to, it's how the people process it. They drain all that blood. So when I had to do all that, the blood was still in it and gross.
Yeah, you gotta tip it upside down. You gotta cut it down and let it drain. And yep.
I did tell Tommy I would try bison, but that's it. Don't try to sneak bear or rabbit or turtle or snake or anything weird like that into my food, because if I find out, you're done.
I tried
will
rabbit.
wring your neck.
My
I
problem
tried
was
rabbit when I was a kid, and all I could think of was the rabbit. So it did taste like chicken, but all I could think of was the rabbit.
See, Raven says that's what you hang them, you hang the deer to get every single piece of blood out of it, and then the one thing that I've learned, and with being a chef for a while, when we used to do all the pheasant soup and everything, the poor idiots sometimes that we get the pheasant from, a lot of them they use buckshot when they shoot.
Yeah.
So when you're cleaning a pheasant, you make sure you get every single piece of buckshot out of those things, man. We've had
same way with deer. I mean, my dad, somebody give them deer meat, and if it had hair, sometimes I wouldn't clean it correctly, and it would flip my stomach. It wasn't until I got with Kevin that I'd eat deer meat, because he had people that did it correctly. Huh. Oh no, Kelly. I remember Kevin hanging one up in the backyard, and that's when my daughter quit eating deer meat. But when she first had her gastric bypass, I wouldn't tell her it was deer meat. And that was the only meat she could keep down was deer meat.
It's proper meat. It's really like It's not processed.
Yeah, but she could. I wouldn't tell her it was deer meat, but that was the only meat, that protein she could keep down was deer meat. I just couldn't tell her.
So I used to love, like I said, when we used to do the dinners and everything for a lot of the halls that we used to work at. When we used to do the venison, and you could see it. If it didn't come in a big satchel or come in like Ziploc bags, then you knew it was from a company. And I'm like, listen, this is supposed to be a nice dinner that you guys are supposed to go and get this stuff. This is why you're a hunting lodge. This is what we do.
Did you guys read John Jones's comment? I just drove by a deer in the middle of the road yesterday. I think it was past its best used by date, though.
Oh God.
Oh, I am telling you, it's, we might have to exchange recipes on here too, honey. Just saying.
Yeah, we've got a lot of things we can see. But I want to sit out here. I even with a 22, just sit out here, and we have coy wolf like that walk by. I just want to just pop them off.
What are they?
Coy wolf, coyote and wolf mix.
Oh, I did not
I
know.
love
They were
wolves.
interbreed. I didn't know they were interbreed.
Yeah,
I love wolves. It makes me sad.
yeah.
I know a wolf.
Pink.
I know a dog and a wolf will mate, but I didn't know coyote.
There you go. Yep.
See, there's a recipe.
Oh, that looks so good. Oh, I had to make sure I wasn't muted.
Yeah.
I'm copying that.
Yeah.
Neville, I lived at a place that had a lot of wild pigs, and I would not go out in like the field because of the wild pigs. I was afraid of them. Wild hogs, they scared the crap out of me.
Oops. There we go. I'm back.
Yeah, Kelly. Yeah, nobody's gonna. Yeah, I know. We have coy wolves here, and they're running rampant, and they're killing dogs around here. So
Yeah, we have a pack of coyotes that are they go through our whole area,
yeah,
through 2 counties, and they just kill whatever,
yeah.
Myra says a Kentucky 7-course meal is a 6-pack and roadkill. That's absolutely gross. That is absolutely disgusting.
You didn't know that?
No, I do not. I know.
I bet you asked Miss Rebecca and them flipping critters. They love it. They got the possum soup. They got that's all they do.
Yeah, hence why yeah, I'm very leery at fast food restaurants, well, Chinese places.
Darlene B would tell you how she grew up, how I think it was her grandmama used to cook hoghead stew and stuff.
Yep. If you do hoghead stew right, it's good.
All right,
It comes right off. I mean, everything. It's
all right, Kevin.
Train Watcher Don says feral hogs are dangerous. Yes,
they are. Yes, they are.
Very.
But yeah, if you watch, Guy Fieri did one episode where he did hog stew, and literally the guy pulled the whole hog head out, like it was right out of the stew. Look at that, she's.
Yes, my mom eats pickled pig feet still, gets them in the jar.
Yep.
That's gross.
Jasmine wants to try those.
Well, the kids picked up a jar of pickled turkey gizzards for their taste test videos.
Oh.
Yeah, because they're pickled, so that's fine. Yeah. But you can't eat.
I grew up with my mom and them getting my grandmama would do, what is it that stinks so bad, the intestines, what do they call them?
You talking about the liver?
No,
I know liver stinks.
No, the intestine part.
The gizzards?
No, I'm talking about the intestines.
That tripe? Is that what it's called?
No, types of belly.
Tribes of
Oh.
belly.
Oh no.
I know somebody out
That's
there
a
has
pain
to know
in the ass to work with. Tripe.
what the intestine
Oh.
chitlins. Oh my
Chitlins.
God.
Yeah.
Stink. No, I don't care what nobody says. Put this or that in it. They still stink. My grandmama and them ate liver and gizzards, and they ate all of it. No.
Liver and onions aren't bad, if they're cooked right.
Yeah, I would buy calf's liver and take it to mom to cook for me with onion and gravy, but I couldn't cook it because it made me gross out. So she would cook it for me, but not no chitlins. Mm-mm. Them things stink.
Yeah, I'm not Scottish. Does it say hags?
Haggis.
Haggis. What is that?
I'm gonna
That
do
is
some.
right.
I'm gonna do some packing while we're live here.
All right.
We're gonna have to go to the bank soon, and I want to stop at the post office right away since we're gonna be out. So I'm gonna do my packages while y'all.
All right. So
Moronic Crest, sweetbread is not the brains. Sweetbread is Portuguese bread. It's fine. Sweetbread is good.
When I was a kid, KFC has gizzards. I think they have the fried gizzards. And
Yeah, the fried gizzards. Yep.
I would eat that stuff, but not now. Especially cow tongue. They sell that too
Scrapple's good.
at one of the grocery stores.
Scrapple is good. You ever had Scrapple?
What is that?
God, nobody knows what Scrapple is. Oh man.
Giblets. Neville, my mom always made giblet gravy at Christmas, and I do it, but I don't put giblets in it. I throw
You
this.
like liverwurst, but you can't stand liver because liverwurst is ground liver. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, but I like liverwurst, and I don't like liver.
Yeah, liverwurst is mixed in with other different meats. That's why into a sausage.
my stomach is flip flopping here, y'all.
Maggie was like, "Yes, I love Scrapple." See.
What was it, Destiny, that they were trying? The kids were trying, and you were gagging, and I just knew you was going to throw up. I forget.
Sardines.
Ugh.
See what they said? Haggis is sheep parts, including the lungs.
I just read that. That's why my stomach is turning. Ugh. Ucky. Very ucky.
That's a different sweetbread moronic past. There's two.
People back then they had to cook. They had to get the cheap, the cheap stuff. And used to hot wing. The wings were the cheap. Now they cost more. A bag of hot wings costs more than darn chicken breast.
Right?
John Jones says Destiny's reaction to this is the best.
I am not shy to say if something sounds gross or not. Ugh. I have the heebie-jeebies from that one.
Thank you, Melissa Cape. See, Portuguese sweetbread is the best. Yeah, she knows. She's not that far away from me. She knows what Portuguese. Yeah, especially if she's near the Cape, you can definitely go right down to New Bedford and get some real good sweetbread. So, I was down there the other day. So.
Yeah, I'm good. I am good with normal stuff.
You would love sweetbread, Destiny. It's bread that's sweet. It's Portuguese, and you put
it's got all this other stuff that.
That's different. Two different.
Said I don't want.
Moronic Crest it's a different sweetbread. We're talking about Portuguese sweetbread. It's so delicious, and you toast it in the oven. Like get it brown and put a little nice little butter on it, and it's just yum 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 yum.
I'm gonna look at it.
Let's just say sweet bread in this house lasts 3 days. A full size sweet bread.
Let's see. I'm looking it up.
It like
There's no weird stuff in it.
3 days. Yep.
That does sound good. And it's traditionally made around.
I watched somebody's cooking channel, and they were making the bread, and then they had dried fruits. And I think it's the Jamaican channel that I'm on, and she cooks, and it looked good. It looked real good. It was kind of reminding me of my grandmama's fried pies. So
I love what John Jones says. When I eat bread, Portuguese rolls and Cuban bread were my go-to breads. It's called pop such, which is Portuguese rolls, and they are good. They're nice and fluffy.
Yeah, I have a KitchenAid now, and so we're gonna start experimenting once winter comes with different breads and different things like that. I just make like cakes and stuff at the moment, but
Try to make Portuguese bread. Good luck.
why is there like a strange recipe for it or
It's
something?
not a strange recipe. It's just you got to know the consistency.
Got to make Indian fry bread.
Yeah, my daughter asked for that,
Yeah.
and so I have to get the recipe and make it for her one night. But I like doing all my baking more during the winter than the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it keeps the house warm for one. Makes the house smell good.
yes, it does. Oh, Raven says, if you want to check out my deer hunting video, my daughter got a huge buck. All right.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out, Raven.
Right.
I am going to jump out, you guys, but thank you, Destiny, for you guys.
You're welcome.
And thank you, Derek, for this morning. You throwing it out there. How close I am at 400. Thank you.
Yeah. Very close.
Much love.
I'm very close now. Thank you.
At least I can do it, Pat. So what's this? What's this? Oh, this is the Ohio.
He does this.
Yeah, he does the Ohio.
That, you know what? That just the O face. That just made me think of a movie. So no, you can't do the
Before
O.
you go, real quick, Darlene, look what I'm gonna do to my hair.
Oh yeah.
I'm cutting it off.
See, you got enough hair to do that.
Yeah, I'm cutting it off. I need to.
Yeah. See, I don't have bangs. My hair is so thin, I can't do that thickness around there. Thank you guys. And Neville, thank you for joining me this morning. I appreciate you guys. But my son-in-law, I'm going to jump off, and I will see you guys in the morning. And I'll jump on tomorrow in case he doesn't do pork church.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks for coming in.
All right, guys.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye. All right.
All right, I can't find this bra, honey.
Okay. All
Not
right.
in inventory location.
All right. I will be right down. So are we going to end then? So I can come
Yeah,
up?
we'll shut down so we can get our stuff taken care of. I appreciate everybody coming in.
Yes. Much love, everybody. Much love. Thank you.
That was awesome. And I'm going to drop this link one more time for...
Good night.
Just muted myself.
For
the auction on Anthony's channel. It'll be a fun auction, 6 o'clock Central. Me, Anthony, and Rebecca, them flipping critters. Everybody have a good, productive day. Enjoy yourself, and see you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I probably should have hit end. Usually I type it off.